Alright guys, so today it's like really cold, so I apologize, but we got the torpedo heater going, got a thick ass jacket. We are hopefully finishing up Zach's subframe before he goes to work. We just went to Walmart and got ourselves this torch because ours ran out of propane. We have to burn his rubber bushings out of the rear diff cover, and then we can put his Condor Speed Shop solid polyurethane bushings in. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. And it's like a rubber ring on the outside of a metal plate, so we're going to burn that out. This bitch is badass. Let's see how big it'll get. Oh, not too big. I want to get the flame. This flame is not as good as the other one. We're going to burn this out, and then we're probably going to take it outside because it's going to stink. And then after that, we should be able to just pop his new bushings in with some lube. Alright guys, so we got the one. It literally just fell out straight up. We melted it so much the metal piece fell out. So we're just burning out the outside, and we're going to take a flathead and knock all the rubber out. Zach's getting that one on fire right now. So it's looking good on that part. Had to unplug this so I could talk to you because it's really loud. Got the old diff cover off, and we have it sitting up so the fluid didn't drain out. But we're gonna actually drain the fluid once it's back in the car and put a new one in. Whoa, what is that? A little thing. I don't know what that is. If any of you guys know what that is, just tell me. I don't want to be an idiot or nothing, but I'm kind of just curious to know what those little things are. But yeah, so we're gonna get this all back together, and then we're gonna put the new subframe in with this stuff and put the bolts all back in and everything. We should be good. Can't wait to get this thing rolling again. It's been a while. And the 240 fuel pump will be in tomorrow, and we'll get that thing running again too. Guys, the thing literally just popped up forward towards me. I thought it was gonna shoot me in the face. That's crazy. That literally just popped out forward. So we actually realized, where's the old diff cover? You put it back already? Yeah. Oh. So these little metal rings, you actually gotta, you actually gotta cut them, and then you gotta take a flathead, bend it up, and then pull them out. I didn't think you had to take the metal rings out because you didn't have to in my 240, I'm pretty sure. But so Zach's gonna go ahead and cut that with the sawzall, cut that, and then we're gonna shove a screwdriver in there, bend it up a little bit, and then the metal ring should just fall right out. So step right on the diff cover. I'm not even gonna, I can't do it. It's kind of scary. I don't want to
break another one.
My fingers are so cold. Holy fucking shit. There's brand new blades right here, but they're long as fuck. Holy fuck, my hands are cold. Last night my toes just got so cold they almost fell off when we were drifting in that RX-7. It was crazy. Thought I had fucking, whatever that shit's called where your feet almost fall off. Hyperthermia?
Hypothermia is when you're in water and your body.
Oh, whatever that shit's called, your toes.
Frostbite?
Yeah, frostbite. That shit. Shit almost got me.
I don't know why I'm still recording you.
Huh?
I'm still recording you.
Oh my god, my hand is so cold. Gotta get the heater back on. Woo! Oh, step back on the diff.
You like instantly shot through it, and I was like, it just looked like it was eating death.
Well, it's gotta go a little more. Right now we just need a little hammer.
We got a rubber mallet over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Oh, you already got a hammer in your hand.
Nah, I don't want to use the metal one. And I want to put this way on the ground. Oh, we cut through a good bit over here, huh? Right.
What'd you cut this?
A little bit, like the one Thomas did.
It didn't cut all the way through, I can see it. Yeah, it did.
Alright guys, so that's what we gotta do. And then should be I'm trying not to break the fucking diff. That's my goal on this one. Shit. Not break another diff cover. Oh shit, these aren't even steel, they're aluminum. Alright guys, sorry for the noise, but we just got the metal piece out. So that's literally it. Just cut through and then bend it. So now you're left with this. We're literally going to do the same thing for the other side, and then we can just bang the new bushings in.
Just turn it down.
Alright guys, so this is the solid bushing. So it's pretty easy, just slides in just a little bit, and then take your rubber mallet. So last time we broke it because we were kind of hitting it like this, and it's aluminum.
Because it was in the car.
And it was cold, so it literally just snapped off. So don't make my mistake. So now we just gotta get this old one out and do the same thing. And then we're gonna get ready to put it back in and RTV it up and seal it. All right guys, so while we were waiting for the RTV to dry on its diff, we figured go make a Harbor Freight trip. We got 2 sets of jack stands, a light, an extension cord, and of course our handy dandy zip ties. So we're headed back now. It's been about 3 hours. We were walking around and stuff, and we went to a couple other stores, got some food, Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee as usual, and now we can get the subframe back up in the car, and it's gonna be rolling so I can push Melina's car in the garage and drop her me out of subframe, and look how bad this oil pan is shattered. All right guys, so this is where we're at right now. Got the subframe going in, lining up the holes, and jacking it up with the jack. So Zach had to go to work real quick. This light is so bright. And basically we're getting the subframe in now. Cannot see shit because of this light. As you can see down there, oops, I just put this in myself, all 3 of these bolts. And we got all the other bolts in. They just gotta be torqued down. So now I literally just have to come over to this side, over here, and put this in, which I'm doing it myself because it's kind of hard. I just jack this up right here and then screw these 3 bolts in, and then I'll put his suspension back together and put the springs back in hopefully, and then we have to get him new brake lines. We're gonna get ECS brake lines. But yeah, glad this thing's coming back together. Hopefully we can have it rolling again today. So yeah, Zach had to leave. I'm gonna finish this up myself. It's kind of cold out here, so I don't know if we're gonna continue this video into tomorrow or something, because the 240 is still broken and the parts come tomorrow, so I might have to call out of work. We'll see. I really don't want to because I'm working hard to get it daily. But anyways, so let me finish this up myself. I'll be right back, and then I can show you guys the finished product for today. All right, guys, so last but not least, don't want to forget your springs. Oops, my head's probably cut off. So we got these. We took one of his collars out, so it'll lower it about, not maybe 5 centimeters. I don't know. So just to keep it safe, you know, this thing doesn't need to be slammed. But E36s are known for being raked. So I'm gonna take this, push it down. It's kind of hard when you're only one person. But Zach had to go to work, and I'm just finishing it up for him. Now he wants his car done. All right, so that's all lined back up, springs all in. Make sure it's actually lined up. And then this would just push back up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our jack and put it on the bottom of the traction rod or whatever it is. Bottom of the knuckle, actually. Jack it up, push this suspension, the strut out of the way, jack it up a little bit at a time. Get it perfect. Spring's not even in there correctly. Oops. There we go. That was scary. Be safe, please. All right, so now we can jack it back up. All right, that's lined up. Now we got to get the bolt. So now you take your bolt for the strut, because the springs aren't bolted in, they're kind of just sitting in there. Oops, we jacked it up a little high, lower it just a little bit. Don't want to cross thread these type of things. I'm pretty sure I got it in there. Got the 18, lay it back under here. Tighten it down. There you go. It's all back together, finally. Boom, finally done. All right guys, so what we did in this long build thread of the E36 V8 project so far, we did the subframe solid bushings from Condor Speed Shop. We did ECS tuning, subframe reinforcement plates that you weld to the chassis. We did ECS tuning differential bolts and undercoated it under there after I welded it. A lot of people have asked me if you can do this, like being like, you know, not a top mechanic. Sometimes people think I'm a top mechanic or I work at mechanic shop or whatever know I do HVAC, and I'm not even that good at that. I'm just starting. Cars aren't necessarily hard to work on as much as like, okay, back in 2010 when we didn't have smartphones and you couldn't look up things, it was a little bit hard. You had to figure out things yourself. But nowadays, you know, you can hop on your phone and Google something like how to do this, how to do that. So pretty much anyone nowadays can work on cars. I'm not saying you can go out there and build an engine, but what we did is it's pretty complicated. You got to have some skills. You got to know how to weld. What we did usually costs for a shop to do is about $1,000 I've heard of. So, you know, go out, buy yourself a welder, run a couple beads, try to learn. There's YouTube videos teaching you how to weld. And once you learn how to weld, then you can weld in the plates. Just grind off all like the undercoating, so your bare metal to bare metal. Weld them in, subframe bushings, burn them out, and then just hammer them in with a rubber mallet. And then you should be able to put it right back up in there. This is something that you really need to do for E36s. They're known for their chassis to be weak right here. And I've seen videos of subframes literally ripping out. So with the power Zach has, this was completely necessary. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these episodes. Zach had to leave, so I had to kind of finish it myself. Not so instructional of a video, but I'm sorry about that. But everything went pretty smoothly. Everything's together. I'm so happy this thing's finally gonna roll again, and we can get my girlfriend's car in here and fix her oil pan. So I just wanted to give you guys a huge thanks for yesterday, all the support, all the comments on that video. That means a lot. I really put my heart and soul into this channel, and I love where it's going. So thank you guys. I love you all so much. You guys are the coolest subscribers ever. All of you guys are literally my friends. I have 43,000 some friends out there, and can't wait to catch you in the next video, guys. And I promise you, we're gonna do some drifting this week and when this 240 is back on the road because I miss it so much. Peace, guys.